World War III. Survival immediate response. First 72 hours. Stay informed. Radio, internet. Tune into reliable news sources, emergency alerts, and government broadcasts. Have a battery-powered radio. Local news. Keep an eye on emergency evacuation routes and shelter-in-place orders from authorities. Communicate. If you can, let loved ones know your status and plans. Use text, as it's less likely to fail than calls during congestion. Secure immediate shelter, indoors. Go indoors immediately and lock all doors. If you're at home, stay away from windows and outer walls. Underground. If possible, move to a basement or underground shelter. If not, create a safe room in the center of your house, away from windows. Nuclear fallout. If you're at risk of a nuclear attack, stay inside, preferably in a basement or an interior room, and seal cracks and openings. Use duct tape and plastic sheeting to minimize exposure. Grab emergency kit. Essential items: water, 1 gallon per person per day for 3 days. Non-perishable food, canned goods, energy bars. First aid kit, medications, and hygiene items. Flashlights, batteries, candles, and matches. Radio, battery-powered or hand-cranked. Multi-tool knife cache, and copies of important documents. IDs, medical records. Prepare for evacuation, escape routes. Plan 2 escape routes if you need to leave your home, on foot or vehicle. Emergency vehicle. Make sure your car is full of gas and the emergency kit in the car is updated. Medium-term survival, up to 3 months. Gather resources, food. Stock up on long-lasting foods. Canned, freeze-dried, dried foods, rice, beans. Aim for at least a 3-month supply if you can. Water. Ensure you have a clean water source or stockpile water purification tablets, filters, and empty containers. Fuel. Secure fuel for generators, cooking, and heating. Be mindful of storage safety. Defend your territory. Fortify shelter. Secure your home by reinforcing doors and windows. Use furniture to block entryways, and make sure your shelter can handle a long-term occupation. Weapons and defense. If you're able and it's legal in your area, consider self-defense tools, e.g., firearms, crossbows, or melee weapons. Camouflage. Avoid drawing attention to your shelter. Stay quiet and avoid outside conflicts. Maintain hygiene and health. Sanitation. If plumbing goes down, stock up on basic sanitation supplies like trash bags, portable toilets, and hygiene items. Medical supplies. Continue stocking up on medical supplies, including antibiotics, pain relievers, antiseptic, and any personal prescription medications. Physical fitness. Stay active to maintain strength and stamina. Create an exercise plan that can be done indoors. Build a community. Neighbor networks. Build relationships with trusted neighbors. You may need to rely on one another for food, defense, and support. Bartering. If money loses value, be ready to barter with other people for resources. Communication plan. Designate a meeting point or a method to check in on loved ones in case phone networks go down. Long-term survival, 3 months and beyond. Grow your own food. Gardening. Start a garden for fresh produce, fruits, vegetables, herbs. Learn about permaculture, aquaponics, or other sustainable farming methods. Hunting, fishing. If possible, learn basic survival hunting and fishing skills. Keep traps and fishing gear stocked. Foraging. Learn about wild edible plants in your area, as this knowledge can be crucial. Water purification and collection. Rainwater harvesting. Set up rainwater collection systems, barrels, buckets. Water filtration. Continue using water filters and purifiers. Boiling water is a good backup. Energy and heating, solar power. If you have access to solar panels, stock up on batteries for storage. Consider solar generators or alternative renewable energy sources. Alternative heating. Wood stoves, fire pits, or other non-electric methods of heating can be life-saving in winter months. Mental and emotional resilience. Stay sane, maintain a routine, prioritize sleep, and find activities to help keep morale high. journaling, reading, crafts, etc. Group support. Stay social and look after your emotional health. Sharing experiences and challenges with others helps maintain mental health. Be ready to relocate. Survival sites. Be aware of safer areas for long-term survival. Areas less affected by conflict, disease, or resource shortages. Preposition supplies. Consider hiding or storing some supplies away from your main location in case you need to flee. Additional tips. Security concerns. Be aware of opportunistic groups or desperate individuals. Keep a low profile, stay armed, and secure your perimeter. Communication. If the internet or mobile networks go down, rely on face-to-face communication, written notes, or simple signaling systems. Adapt and improvise. Survival is about adaptability. The more you learn about primitive living, emergency preparedness, and the local environment, the better. This is just a basic outline. The situation will depend on the type of conflict, nuclear, biological, conventional, and where you live, so always tailor it to your specific needs. The best defense against any disaster is knowledge and preparation, staying calm, adaptable, and resourceful. Like and subscribe for more survival tips.